Like, I'm talking about a white dude that started hanging around. He didn't necessarily, he kind of grew up around black folks, but not really. And he still hung out with other white folks and hung out with black folks. It's really kind of a weird phenomenon. But then there's also the down by law one where, there was never any argument. I've experienced that, and I experienced it around election time. I had kind of my falling out, my point where I'm like, yeah, I'm done. I'm done messing with you. Because normally it was we would have kind of spirited conversations or whatnot, and eventually it just started getting on my nerves because I'm like, oh, so all this black stuff was kind of an outfit, like it was a phase for you, right? Like you smoke weed, you listen to the Chronic, and Bone, and you was down for a minute, but then you got older and life happened, and so then you decided that you're going to go back to MAGA and also be a weird conspiracy theorist too. Like you have the weirdest, most malformed conspiracies that don't even make logical sense in your brain. Um, and you're just right leaning for the sense of right leaning, even though everything in your past says that you shouldn't be. Really weird phenomenon, but we're going to chop it up about him. Because I know I'm not the only one, because I've talked to people, I'm not the only one that's experienced this, right? So we all know him. He grew up. He wasn't. This is the dude that was kind of on the periphery. He had a couple of homies that were black, but he was still kind of on the periphery. But he is at the slang. He knew the slang. Um, I'm '90s era, so we're talking about he wore Dickies. He wore maybe he threw some Carhartt stuff in there, but it was kind of Dickies. He had slang. He listened to the music. Um, Hung out at some of the parties and stuff. He seemed cool. And then he gets older. And then you re-encounter him on social media. Um, and you realize, wow, this dude's he's kind of morphed into this right winger. And then he gets older. And then you re-encounter him on social media. Um, and you realize, wow, this dude's he's kind of morphed into this right winger. And I don't have an issue with it. Like, my issue is the combative right wingers that will talk to you fucking crazy. And that's what the specific person I was dealing with kind of was, because all the black people that went to high school with them was on the face like, yo, man, you bugging, bro. Like, you need to relax. And bro was just popping off like full blown right wing memes that came from Stormfront, that had just been repurposed through the years.